Baby girl is 4 months old, and we just found out last week that she had a tongue and lip tie this whole time. I was kind of shocked by it, but also not, after now having done research and finding out that it doesn't just affect breastfeeding issues or like specifically not gaining enough weight or being able to eat. She was fine with that. But there were so many other symptoms and so many other signs, and I'm so glad we finally came to that conclusion and we're getting it fixed. But I'm going to start a new series on tongue ties specifically and everything that I've learned about them and what to look for, because as a new mom, I wish that I would have had someone around me in those early weeks that could have pointed me in the right direction and helped us out. We have a lot longer journey ahead of us than we would have had we found this when she was an itty bitty newborn, just a few weeks old. Now that she's 4 months, her reflexes are gone. We're going to therapy. We're kind of having to retrain her how to use her tongue and her mouth correctly, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm going to start a new series. I'm going to start sharing everything that I've learned so far, and also kind of our journey on how we're dealing with this now that she is 4 months old, for any of you that may find it a little bit later in the game as well. It's been kind of a hard week on us, but also, you know, positive, because we're making steps forward. We're finding out a lot of her colic, gassy, refluxy symptoms were due to this, and it just feels good to have answers. But it's also discouraging to know we could have found it much earlier. And so I want to advocate and help anybody I can on here who might be wondering if their kid has a tongue tie too, what they can do. There are steps you can take, and the earlier the better. So anyway, that's what we've been doing here. We've been having tons of appointments, kind of figuring everything out, seeing what we need to do. We have a lactation consultant on the way. But I'm going to tell my whole story about how we discovered it and like what happened from when she was an itty bitty newborn all the way to now at 4 months. So if you are dealing with a baby that has any colicky issues, reflux, gas, the obvious symptoms of like latch or clicking off of the nipple or anything like that, follow along. I'm going to be sharing our whole experience here in hopes that I can help some more moms out that might be in this situation.